So we're here with Nick Coughlan at the AFL Draft Combine. Nick, how's it been?
It's been a great experience. Again, obviously the second time I've been here, and it's just been good to be around the best players in the country and trying to show your stuff one last chance to impress the recruiters.
Do you think you've learnt something from last year? You said you came here again.
This year I've decided to be a bit more relaxed than I was last year. It becomes a bit serious, everyone running around, and so it's best to just come in, or be relaxed and just enjoy yourself, because you don't get many opportunities to do this. So,
now, where have you been playing most of your football this year?
This year I've spent most of the time down back. Obviously last year played as a key forward and did a couple of good things, but we thought the move down back would be the best way to go this year.
Now, you're a member of our PM Capital Giants Academy. How'd you get involved in that?
I was lucky enough to be part of the first ever intake of the Giants Academy back when I was a little 13-year-old, and it's just been great, the amount of mentors that are around, the coaches, being in an elite environment since the age of 13. I've just really enjoyed being around it.
Do you think you've taken much away from that experience?
Yeah, well, like I said, being in an elite environment, sort of leading in once you get up to 16, 17, 18-year-olds, those values and stuff you learn, the professionalism that is needed to perform at your highest level, it just comes to the fore. And so the stuff you learn early on, it starts to work really well later on.
Now, outside of football, do you have any other sporting backgrounds?
So when I was a lot younger, I used to play all types of sports. So I did swimming, water polo, basketball, tennis, cricket, did the lot, but then started to focus on footy more towards 16, 17, 18-year-old. So,
how do you see yourself now? And you said you joined the academy when you're 13 years old. How far do you think you've come in your development?
I've come a long way, just from being a small country town in Albury to living in the big smoke in Melbourne, and it's just been really good, the values and the strengths you gain, and sort of exploiting those strengths in games and making the most of all your opportunities.
You said you're from Albury. How important is it to develop local products and have a pathway through to the AFL?
Yeah, it's really important, especially you see the strengths of people like Jake Barrett, who grew up in Temora, and now all of a sudden he's made his debut this year and playing really good football. And the strengths in New South Wales are just growing and growing and growing, and so the players are just getting stronger. And obviously you see more and more coming through to the AFL programs, which is great to see.
Now, you played one game of NAFL this year for the UWS Giants. How was that experience?
Yeah, it was great. I was lucky enough to play against Adam Goods. It was the day he came back and played in the NAFL, and it was just great to match up against someone of his calibre. And obviously down in defence, it's a very strong defence they have there at the UWS, and so it was just great to get the experience of playing against men and playing at that high level.
Now, do you have any advice for future academy players that might be coming through the ranks?
My probably main advice is just to take all your opportunities and don't get too bogged down in the seriousness of it all. Just to enjoy playing footy, because that's the reason we play. We all want to get drafted at the end, but if you don't enjoy your footy, there's no real point. And so just make the most of your opportunities and just enjoy it.
Now, it's going to be an exciting next month, waiting to see if you get taken in the draft. How are you feeling about it all?
Yeah, a lot more relaxed about it all, and you sort of take what you can get, and if it doesn't happen, so be it, and you work even harder next year to try to get drafted. And if I'm lucky enough to get drafted, well, I'll just take it with a great opportunity and just go grab it with both hands.
Can you see yourself wearing orange next season?
I'd like to think I could, but you never know what might happen. Obviously, the Giants have a very strong youth coming through, and so it'd be a privilege to be able to play for the Orange Club.